Welcome to the final episode of the series that no one really asked for as I unbox MegaMan NT Warrior trading card game product. What we have in front of us is a booster box for the third and final series, which is Grave. As you can see, this is completely still sealed, has never been touched. This was a lot harder to find than the other two booster boxes in at least a kind of mint condition, as it were. The first two sets, I guess, must have been a bit more common. This was the last set that was printed for the NT Warrior trading card game because, as discussed earlier, it was a bit of a failure and I've played it. It's not an amazing game, but it's a neat little product and I'm very keen to actually start unwrapping it and start opening it and, yeah, run through the entire box. This arrived months ago, but it's just been sitting here and I've just managed to resist the siren song of opening up everything. Just wanted to finally make the time, get it all together. Now what we can see here, of course, heck yeah, is what it looks like on display. Very cool. You got the Mega Man, you got the base, you got the camera angled a little bit better so that we can see everything. In the background as well is also the Battle Network Complete Official Works art book. I would highly recommend this if you're at all interested in the series. It's a pretty nifty book, has a lot of all the sketches and all the navies and all that kind of fun stuff. But I guess I'm just gonna open these up and start banging through them. We have 24 boosters here, so this could take a bit of time. So our mascot navies on our booster packets are Skullman is number 1. So let's get started with some skulls here. I try to be a bit gentle with these. I don't know why. I like to not completely shred them. Even once I've opened up absolutely everything, I'll probably still try and keep a couple of the packets. It seems silly, but why not? Hey, fittingly, okay, so we have Skullman in our Skullman packet. That's very cool. White Web is a new card that I've not seen. Okay, 2 navies in the same pack. All right, Woodman's another navi in the set. That's nice. This is our rare. It's a Sharkman ally chip. 4-dot resource. Cancel, spend about... Okay, cancel a battle chip. That's actually pretty solid. Yeah. Magnet Man. Wow, okay. And a mine. All right. And just a nuisance. Oof, another terrible looking card. Great. All right, that was pack number 1. Navi number 2 to get a featuring role on the front of the boosters is Shadow Man. Shadow Man, very popular navi. Everyone loves the ninjas. All right, Vulcan 2. I think Vulcan was already printed in another set. Great, another Skullman. White Web. Okay, Shadow Man. That's cool. That's pretty cool. The same rare. Fuck me. All right. That's good fun. And, okay, I haven't seen Voodoo Doll before. Skullman chip, of course, Voodoo Doll. Nice. We got good old, and we got the big boy, and we got base on the front. Alright. We've got a base copy from the base starter deck, so hopefully there's some sweet base-related cards. Sweet and interesting. Giving it away. These are all pretty new. Ooh, okay, this is our... Oh no, it's an uncommon. Alright, sorry, I thought it said it's had a U down the bottom. I thought it was an ultra. No, this is our rare. It's just a Woodman rare. Take a card from your discard pile into hand. That's not terrible, actually. That's decent. Although the costs of actually playing it out seem a little costly. Another Mega Man. Hey, Geyser. Nice. Getting a decent amount of uncommons in that packet. Alright, and our fourth and final navi that is on the front was Sharkman. Sorry, I might have torn that a little quick. Great. Giving it away. Boring. Vulcan, Woodman. Here's a rare. It's a nightmare. It's not related to anyone. It's a green rare. There you go. Opponent draws 2 cards for each point of energy he or she has lost this turn. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, that is a solid card. This game is all about making sure that the other person draws out their entire deck. And if you can deal 3 or 4 points of damage in a turn, you could make them draw 6 cards. Which, yeah, they get 6 cards in their hand, but this isn't really the kind of game where you can smash through cards in your hand. Card advantage is definitely a thing, but it's not as much of a thing as it is in, like, Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, you know, something like that. Ooh, far out. Hell yeah. You can see the shine on this. This is our nice little SR. Most of the SRs, I think, are net ops, the navies, the operators who control the navies. So whenever you play another Skullman card, you can place a resource from your discard pile into your power gauge. Nice. All right, good to see Miyu there. Skullman. Ooh, Sanctuary. Always loved Sanctuary. Always a great card. Could really just mess with other people's strategies. Not as a card, obviously, but as a chip. Hey, is that upside down? Huh. Quite confident. Looks like water cust style. Everyone loves that. Alright. Just gotta burn through these because I don't want this to be a half-hour video, obviously. Woodman, man, you get so many Navi chips in this. This is the kind of thing where you're like, man, I hope I get all of the commons, even though, alright, here is the rare. It is a Cutman card. Opponent loses an energy for each card fewer than 5 in his or her hand. That's not bad. You could use that to knock off 3 or 4 damage if you're lucky. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Like you mean it. Sweet indignation. At least, I mean, you know, with the commons, we're starting to see a couple all over again. Magtax. Ooh, heck yeah. Not only is this an SR, but it's Aquacost style. I always thought that styles, like, don't get me wrong, dub souls were pretty cool. Crosses were pretty lame. I enjoyed styles because, you know, yeah, souls were probably cooler because you could switch into them mid-battle and stuff, but styles gave you some good, like, it changed how you built your chip folder, you know, changed your deck building from the very start, which is fitting for a card game, something that impacts your deck building. Hey, Big Hammer. I don't remember Big Hammers being in Battle Network, because I think by looking at this grave set, you know, by the fact that we have base, I would think that we're in Battle Network 2, but I don't remember Hammer Boys being in Battle Network 2. Of course, I don't have perfect memory of every virus that was in every single game, and I'm glad of that, because if I knew that by heart, I would be a little bit worried about myself. Alright, here we have Anar. It's a Shadow Man card. Name a destiny and reveal your opponent's hand. For each revealed card with that destiny, your opponent loses 2 energy. I think destinies are the numbers on the top right. So, like, you would name the number 2 and whatever. But, I mean, you do get full reveal of your opponent's hand information, which is pretty sweet in most card games. I think in this card game, it's still important to know what cards your opponent has in the hand, but it's not, again, as game-breaking as it may be in other trading card games. White Web, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've got another R. Planet Man on the front. Beginning to learn. It's a 3 yellow energy for each card your opponent drew this turn. He or she spends a resource for no effect. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it gives them, you know, you get resources out of, you're forcing them to waste resources, but it takes a lot. 3 yellows to be able to play it. That's some solid setup. Alrighty, another Navi chip, another Woodman. Oh my god, we're going to be drowning in Woodman cards. I am going to need to sort all of these later, and that will be, I mean, technically fun, you know. Alright, here's an R, flawless. It's got a picture of base on it. It's a base card, so that automatically makes it cool. Place a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. Well, it's not bad at all, actually. That is, yeah, that's pretty sweet. MegaMan, and another mine, making alright, nice. Alrighty, I think we're about halfway through, ish. Booster boxes are so big. You always forget, like, through the rush of opening up everything, opponent powers up twice, no joke. Isn't that exclusively bad? Isn't having someone power up be bad? I don't know why that would be a useful card. It does have a 5 on it for the Blast Destiny number, so that's that. Sharkman, spend if you played a battle chip this turn, draw 2 cards. That's sick. That's good. That kind of gives you, you know, gives you some extra leeway. Yeah, you don't want to draw too many cards. You don't want to drain your own hand, but it's not bad. Playing this game, if anyone has played, to kind of draw into separate, another entirely different game, if anyone's played Android Netrunner, this is like if every identity was Laramie Fisk. Fisk was fun and jank, and he forced your opponent to draw cards, but it was directly into hand. Whoa! Alright, we got a UR, and a UR battle chip as well. I have not seen any of these before. The URs that I have received are not battle chips. But this looks sick. Aqua Upper 3, which was not a battle chip. But whatever, burn 4 power. Each time a player spends a resource, you may make your net navi strength plus 4. Okay, wow, that could be very nasty. That is pretty cool. Nice little holo there. And an R. Whoa, UR and an R card? Whoa, that's neat. Freezeman, looking like a dork. Freezeman might have been the first Navi that I, like, S-ranked in Battle... Freezeman V3 might have been the first one I S-ranked in Battle Network 2 because he was an ice Navi standing on ice panels, and you could just go to town with some electric attacks, and he just took damage up the wazoo. And I don't think his patterns were that complicated either. Freezeman was a chump, is basically what I'm saying. Okay, here's our R. It has Napalm Man on it. Opponent discards a card for each resource he or she spent this turn. That's not bad. Looks nice. Giga Hammer again. Envious Evil. Good old Maddie. Magtech. I remember them. They were annoying viruses. Oh boy. Alright. Another Shadow Man card. Another completely torn pack. Man, this feels so wasteful. This feels wasteful. But I'm going to enjoy sorting these cards, looking at them later, coordinating them, building decks, potentially playing the game at some point. Play any number of resources. Sharkman. Not bad. So it kind of looks like Sharkman has a bit of a swarming strategy. Hey! That is good old Gospel and Bug Charge. Discard a card to make you... I do kind of like how they gave Base the bug gimmick, you know, through later games as well. He was a great enemy, was Base. Boss. However you want to say it. Alright, giving it away. Just giving it away. I would have loved to have been on the design team for this shit. Like, they just... picked whatever random stuff random screens, added something kind of funny to it. Alright, Woodman, pretty sure we've seen this. Regular use, another base card, yellow. Alright, sweet. Ah! Their cards are just flying away everywhere. Man. I mean, especially, it does feel wasteful because, as I said, it was hard to find a sealed copy of this booster box, especially one that wasn't supremely, monstrously expensive. Another Sharkman, rare. Sorry I skimmed past that one. And to be kind of like burning through all of these and knowing that I'm probably only going to play this game like a half a dozen times does feel a bit silly. But, you know, needs must. I've certainly enjoyed obtaining these and opening them, so... that's enough of a win, really. Opposites attract. Magnet. Alright, Magnet Tackle. Whenever you lose energy during battle, take lost cards into hand. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, no, that is very sweet. Because a big problem with this game as well is that half of the damn cards that you play get burnt automatically as resources without being able to see them. So, like, consistency in this game is a myth, you know? If you have a one-off copy of something, and I know you can't guarantee seeing cards, you know, in most trading card games, but like in this game especially as well, you're sacrificing half of your cards every turn for a resource. Alright, Viperous Vines, lose 2 energy to take a card from your discard into your hand. Dex's little brother, Lance. Lance was always very like, I don't know, you teched it in just to mess with people. It wasn't really necessary. We are down to our final... okay, more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Down to our final few. 5 plus this one, so 6. Down to our final 6. Alright. Vulcan, Woodman, like you mean it again. Surprise transfer, Timber Terror, Eerie Blast, Skullman card. Have not seen this one before. Reveal all the cards in your power gauge. If their destiny is total, then 15. Opponent places his or her hand in his or her power gauge. I don't get it. I don't see why this would be useful. And as discussed, when you're placing things into the power gauge, you don't know what destiny they have. So that card is a crapshoot at the best of times. 15's a lot, because, like, even if you have all 5 cards, they need to have an average of 3 in their destiny, which is the number in the top right. And yeah, okay, we're looking at a 5 here, but, like, that's a 1. That sets you way behind. That's a 2. Base card, though, at fault. It's our rare. Search your opponent's deck and place a card there in his or her discard pile. That's insane. That is disgusting. Forcibly discard any card from your opponent's deck. In other card games, that card would be potentially an instant win or an instant loss. Like, depends on strats and stuff. But and there's another card in another set that I wouldn't have brought up earlier because I wouldn't have really paid too much attention when I was looking at it. But there is a card in this game that is literally search a card from your deck and put it into play. Any card, no restrictions. Like, that is too powerful. But the fact that this game can have cards that are that powerful and still play like a normal kind of card game. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Dex, unlikely source. It probably happened 2 or 3 seconds before the other Dex Gutsman card that we've seen, which has Gutsman's eyes lighting up, you know, that allowed your opponent to power up twice. That's cool. But yeah, the fact that you can print such monstrously powerful cards, and presumably if this game was to continue, they would have been problem cards in the long run, like your Pot of Greeds and stuff, you know, which... Man, another one of these bow downs. Okay. Yep. Recharge 2 energy. That's nuts. That's a great card. Recharge 2 energy. Just take 2 cards from your discard pile and put them back on your deck, you know? Very important in this game. Alright, we are in the second last pack. We are on 2 SRs and 1 UR. I would like more. Of course, these are the wishes that we make. Man, we have a Woodman card again. I think that makes a playset of 3, although I'm not sure if 3 is the limit for each card in this game, because I have forgotten entirely how it works. It is a 60 card deck, although technically it's a 59 card deck, because it's 59 cards plus your net navi, which is silly, but these are the things. This is how the game was designed. Alright, final booster in the MegaMan NT Warrior trading card game booster box of the 3rd series, which was Grave. Requital, which is not a word. Vulcan 3, another Woodman. Like you mean it. Yet again, that makes like 25. We've had one every time. Surprisingly sharp. It is a Sharkman. Okay, Mega Modification. That actually kind of looks cool. That looks a bit neat. I like the design. Just a Nuisance. Boring. Interconnected. Nice base card. Muramasa. Hey, very cool. Shadowman card. Another Magnet Man, and here we are back at Requital. Okay, so overall, that was one of every product from the MegaMan NT Warrior trading card game. I'm very happy with that. I feel like I, as discussed earlier, enjoyed purchasing, enjoyed opening. I've played this game a few times now, and I've had fun playing it, and I just need to do it more. Yeah, if you enjoyed that, I guess give it another watch. Maybe if I get to play this game with other people and think up strategies and stuff, we'll talk deck profiles, but we probably won't, because there is no competitive scene about this game. And you know what? There really shouldn't be, considering that it died 15 years ago. But yeah, it's been nice to have a bit of Mega Man nostalgia over the past 12 months or so. So there you go. Thanks for watching.